Welcome back. You're back with Kingdoms of Amalur. Yeah, my dog is behind me right now, so. I didn't love the visuals. I tried doing this part, but I needed to do something. So if this works out, then I know it.
Welcome to the Gardens of Issa, home of the Summer Court, and the warm heart of the Feylands. It is a rare occasion for us to welcome a child of dust into Issa, but it is equally rare that Niralim chooses a champion. Pleased to meet you. I am Chancellor to the High King. I pray you enjoy our hospitality.
Oh, okay.
Hello. Welcome. Please, come forward into the light of the... nothing noble about you. That must mean you're the one Erwin is expecting on the trellis. Go there, but be sure to retire to Felltown when you're finished. Farewell.
Is a trainer at this side? Yeah.
Greetings. What have I done now? Someone in Issa is always looking to send me away. But I won't go. No.
Really? This place has signs.
Don't know if we've had the pleasure. I'm the finest merchant in these parts, I assure you.
Or spider. Yeah, maybe. Maybe, but you can do it. And that.
Pleasure doing business.
Hello.
That would require me to fail and just take the
Quiet, damn fools. I'm sorry, friend, I didn't see you there. I'm afraid I'm a bit concerned.
A bit.
Goodbye!
Any more shops?
Mortals,
Sage crafting set. I do hope you are staying safe, stranger. I wouldn't want you to... Farewell, friend.
And I hit this. Definitely put you in.
Hello.
There is a cave, and no one's got to tell me about said cave. Okay. Then I'm right. An awesome name. Okay. I'm gonna put that up. A very awesome name. But there isn't my someone here.
Good
Meh.
conversation. Hey there, pretty. This is Aska's Alley, best tavern in Issa. Only tavern in Issa, of course, but you didn't know that, did you? If you're new in the city, I can help. I know everything about the Understyle, the Embassy, the Scholia Arcana, you name it. I know it all.
I didn't want to know what you have. Pet. I always buy that pet. I mean, I said this.
Bye now.
I in my room. Yes, it means I can my game here to do. Which was not me. And this straightforward.
No fighting in the city!
Why would I fight?
High King Tatarian is waiting for you. Please place
Grand
the
as
codex
this
before
is,
him.
I can't help but worry about you.
Conceived in chaos, birthed in stolen magic, torn from fate, child of two fathers. Treacheries in treacheries, winter is broken. The puppet king upon his throne, drinking flattery and lies. The power that grows in him is not his own. In the east it did begin, as it will end. From behind the veil she screams. Madness and rage. Madness and rage. We realize this may be confusing for you. Fate, like the Fae, cannot be changed. But the Tuatha are Fae who have become something new. And you are a mortal who is free from Fate's weave. Gadflo claims that the Tuatha are the work of his new god. If the Tuatha are the creations of a god, what does that make you?
I don't know.
And with the power of a god, you have the humility of a mortal. Perhaps this gift has found the correct person. This is a time of great change. Change we once thought was impossible. We were wrong. You are intertwined with the power in the East. There can be no doubt of that. Your energy reaches back to Alabastra. We do not know what will happen when you travel there, but we know that the power behind Gadflo is your ultimate goal. His god holds your answer and the fate of this world. I thank you. And perhaps you can help change our world's fate as well. I have seen those who were destined to be heroes, for whom great deeds came naturally. They come, they act, and they pass on as written. You do great things not because you must, but because you choose to. That is by far a far truer greatness. Admirable. But strength of will cannot see you through this alone. You may be unbound by fate, but you are not free from death. Speak with your allies. Only with their aid can you hope to overcome the forces that stand against you.
Okay. So, what this does, it opens up this. You are truly make able to choose your destiny, witness claimed by the High King, Victorian himself. Yep, experience boost, and my goal. Concentration. Okay.
I couldn't make out half of what the king was saying, but it sounds like you've got your work cut out for you. Good thing you won't be facing it alone. In fact, I think I've got a lead on finding an old friend of ours.
Yeah, I wonder what...
Old Fulmerus Hughes, of course. If anybody can help, It's bound to be the gnome who brought you back to life.
Okay.
I've been asking around, and I was able to make contact with his superior. He thinks he might be able to help find Hughes. All gnome scholars have a Templar who sponsors their research, and apparently Hughes' sponsor, Templar Octien, is desperate to find him. Go southwest to the Hollowlands and Detir. Octien will be waiting there to discuss how you might reach Hughes. You're not the only one on the hunt for Hughes. Octien has followed his trail to the Hollowlands and Detir. You'll want to talk to him.
Who would have thought you were so interesting? Death seems to have worked out very well for you. Agarth's looking for escape, Neuralim's looking for a savior, and Tatarian is looking for a champion, and somehow, you're giving everyone what they want. I'm impressed. You're right. This won't be easy. The Tuatha have our forces under siege at Mel Senshir, and their power has only grown over the years. You'll need more help than just me and that old Fate Weaver. You'll need an army. A few years ago, one warrior could have slipped past unnoticed, but stealth is no longer an option, not even for me. But there is hope. In the plains of Erethel there waits a player who has been away from this game for far too long. It is time to contact General Telera. Meet me in the village of Emer, and I will tell you everything. Be on your way.
Alright. There was something about but I mean, I'm most likely. Anyways.
How strange. Dust. You feel it, don't you? The font's waning flow. You are intimate with the ways of magic. You're like me, youngling. You see the end. Of the Gardens of Issa? Of the Summer Court? Why, this crystal war may be the end of all Fae. I know because I am Nomeron, master of the font, the wellspring of all Summer Court magic. I've seen it flow at its highest, but I've never seen it so dry. Something must be done before all this city withers into nothingness. The font's flow is controlled from the Lycian grove down below. We must open the root system and allow more water through. However, the magic that regulates this flow can only be used by some. It's protected by a ward known as the Waterlock. It can only be opened by one who carries drops from each of the 5 sacred pools surrounding Issa. Collect these drops, and you can break the Waterlock. Collect water from each of the 5 sacred... Goodbye.
I am on this chest thing.
A mortal? Here?
Something secret.
Yes, Dustling?
Instead I'm going to be Fate Weaver. Seek items.
Greetings, mortal.
You seem to be right here. Yeah,
What is it?
Can I make awesome Feyblades now?
That is odd.
I'm here to save everyone. And I'm also here to steal from everyone.
Welcome. Oh, you took me by surprise. I'm not accustomed to mortals on the trellis. Please, enter. I am Lord Saramer, the High Lore Sage of Issa. I am here to answer all questions regarding the House of Ballads and the House of Valor.
Like, that would be good one.
May good fortune follow. Can I aid you?
Yes, forget about me.
Yes, mortal?
Nothing.
The font must be protected.
You can protect the RU. I am looking for loot to make epic gear. It is.
Agreed to free the town. The people offered thanks and praise, and quietly she walked away.
Watch your back.
Once the ill were brought to health, and the villain had fallen by, good Olain returned to mortal ground, and gifted them with magic found.
Such a predicament. Oh, excellent. Another... Oh, a mortal. I don't think I can... Well, perhaps I might. Yes, of course. Why not? You, Dustling, how would you like to make some of your shiny, bright metal? What's it called? Ah, yes, gold. How would you like some of that? My role is with the Hall of Appointments, to prepare visiting ambassadors and dignitaries to meet with the Court of Summer. Right now, there are 4 terrible, regal lords and ladies that wish to see High King Tatarian. But they are a fickle lot and require extra, handling. They must enter the font in a procession, but each has his or her own preferences, and I can't afford to offend any of them.
Yeah.
Wonderful. That's one less aggravation that demands my concern. Thank you, mortal. The dignitaries have been seen about the gardens, enjoying its many splendors. I will remain here and await your advice. Everywhere. Goronet is in the Hall of Appointments, but the others are all over the city. What a nightmare. Farewell.
Hello.
Hardly. Says yes, I'm. Yes, I'm doing it. And take care of Christ. There is nice in there. That's something what was near him. Really?
What could you possibly want from me? I am Warlord Wenery, Lady of the Red Sands. I am not to be disturbed. I am not petty, but I have limits, as do we all. I know I should lead the formation because of my position, but other, more tender individuals will insist otherwise. Whatever you do, do not make me walk behind the High Fae Mage Goronet. How shall I put this? He has an odor. My only request is that Lord Goronet follow far behind me. He and his stink belong together. Careful what you say, fell person. This is most important dealing with the lords and ladies of Issa. Remember your place.
Fine.
Of course. But see that it doesn't happen again. Game of hexes.
You would think.
If you're looking to drown your worries at the bottom of a bottle, this is the place for you. I'm Gertrude Asker, and this is my establishment. But if you're looking for the Victor's Brew, we don't sell that in Asker's Alley, and you'll have to take your business elsewhere. It's the most popular drink in Amalur, at least it is now. My Asker's Ale used to be the preferred beverage, but every day brings more cancelled orders. My brother and I are working on a new drink, but it requires something special. Wait a minute. Maybe you could help. If you do, I could see to it that the merchants in Issa treat you well.
Yes.
So here's what we're thinking. Bring back our grandmother's favorite, Asker's Draft, a classic. The recipe calls for bristletongue seeds, and if you're talking rare ingredients, bristletongue tops the list. It's worthless for potions, but tastes fabulous. The problem is that the Fae control the use of bristletongue, as it's a product of the Font's waters. Talk to Jackson, their apothecary. He can probably get it for us. He spends his time in the Lyceum Grove in the Understyle section of town. He's an odd duck, always crafting new tonics. Some advice? Don't drink any. Good luck.
Literally.
Hello.
hope you're here about the job. Demand is higher than ever. I'm just too busy to deal with anything else. Making a fortune is what? These visitors come with obscene amounts of gold or treasure. They don't mind parting with it. My plan was brilliant. I created a blade. Fey blade, of course, that makes them authentic. Something all of them had to have. That's all they care about anyway. Fey souvenirs. I called it the Honor brand. Truth be told, it's dull as a stick, but it's easy to make. Listen, if you can find the parts and make them, I'll pay good money. Fabulous, fabulous! You know a good deal when you see it. There aren't enough people like you in Issa. The Fae don't even use money. Can you imagine? Once you start forging the Honor brands, bring them to me and I'll provide you with just compensation. There should be plenty of parts around the city. For creatures with no interest in possessions, they sure know how to collect a fair amount of junk. Don't keep me waiting too long.
Yeah, I wanted to use it. I mean, I know it's useless, but I still want to use it.
Get to know your blade. You've been watching me long enough. What is it? Did I wrong you in another life, sister?
I mean...
I'll be here.
It's not real. Right now I can... You won't cross. Right in front of you. Really just run this please listen to get my items. Get better blades. Wow. And this one right now. You can't do that one guy yet.
I am the great huntress Hartwin, and you are not allowed on the trellis. What brings you here, beautiful?
You're mixing them. Yeah.
How quaint. Well, I am the most respected and most deserved to lead. Besides, I detest that harlot, Warlord Winry. So it is only right I meet the High King before her. There's something not quite right about you, and I'm not sure if we should be speaking. The pleasure was all mine, child of the dust. Goodbye.
Please, stop it. Oh, bye.
What's this then?
Yes, me. But then, no, I can eat that. Make the bow.
A mortal? Here?
Oh my god, yes. Immortal.
Show some respect.
I enter this building. No, but this the guy with the spelling.
Yes, mortal?
Let's read this. I die. It is actually quite true. Okay, now for the...
Watch your back.
Hey, this guy.
Why, hello. I am Viscount Setter, the All-Seer. Are you from the Hall of Appointment? Order? I care nothing for order. It is the others who insist on such foolishness and frippery. However, if you are the one who determines such things, may I ask that you place me behind the Warlord Winry? I enjoy watching her backside travel. Ah, very clever. Apologies, my fleshy friend. I will not help you get me in trouble.
It's fine.
Always a pleasure. I am at your service, fleshy master.
Okay, that guy is serious creep. Alright, that building's closed. For the time being.
I hate being in this ignorance. Could you help? A few nights ago, I was the victim of an attempted robbery. Someone sought to steal a gem of mine from a chest I warded myself. That night, 3 initiates fled the chapter. Cassera, Aloran, and Bertrand. I suspect they were somehow involved. They could only have run into the Shi. Can you find them?
Yeah.
Thank you. Find out what happened and I'll be grateful. Don't be a stranger.
And then it's cool.
Greetings.
Welcome to the Issa chapter house of the Scholia Arcana. How may I be of assistance?
I can join this.
We are an order of magic practitioners dedicated to the fostering of knowledge regarding all things mystical and arcane. While the heart of our power lies in Rathir, we keep an embassy here in Issa to maintain strong relations with the Fae. Traditionally, our applicants undergo years of preparation, but we understand your circumstances are somewhat irregular. Ever since you entered the city, we've been watching you. After all, an endorsement from Nirlin is not quickly dismissed. If it is your wish to join our order, you must first complete the trial of initiation. Then first I shall present you with this. It is the story of the Order's founding and a good primer for all who wish to join our ranks. Now I shall summon the circle of mages necessary to perform the ritual. Savant Engar will lead the trial. Speak to him in the Delving Hall when you're ready to begin. It is not for me to divulge the details of the trial. I can only advise that you do not take the risk lightly. Farewell. Hello.
Okay. So I can now open up that place.
It is a glorious day.
I adventure over.
It is a glorious day.
Regardless. Let me just leave you.
Another steward? When did the Gardens of Issa become such a teeming pot of nonsense? What is it? Me? Well, my seniority dictates that I should be leading this procession, but my lame leg prevents me from taking my rightful place. I should bring up the rear. I will make it to Tartarean's throne, even if I have to crawl.
Everyone else in my son except one guy
Please obey the edict.
is a complete creep.
Hello.
Oh, what? Yes? Oh, a mortal in the understyle. This is indeed a treat. Come closer. I seldom see one of your kind so far from Felltown. Bristletongue, my, that would be something. A mockingbird the font's only yield. Of course I will tell you where it is. What would be the fun in refusing? But before I do that, you need to offer me something. Isn't that how you mortals act? One deed for another? As steward of tinctures and elixirs, I often dabble in alchemy, especially with the water from the font. And I need you to drink this potion.
Yes.
Good. I will know what this does to the mortal constitution. Go on, big gulps now. None of that sipping. Goodbye.
Another thing. Nee, regiment. Bristletongue, Lillian. I understand. What's the your memory of his relatives? Ah, please tell me. Means that. I'm back at the tavern. I should probably talk to this guy.
So, you're done. A right group of snakes, eh? So, any insight into how I should present them so as not to tug their writhing tails? It's good that someone does. Go on. Let's line up these backstabbing serpents.
Alright. The hunt first.
Yes, yes. Of course. And then?
The best.
All right. Next.
No.
Yes, yes. Excellent. That's a perfect order for these fools. Saves me the trouble of talking to them. Thank you. Goodbye.
You belong in Felltown.
Hello.
If it isn't the mockingbird, come in, come in. It's always good to hear a fancy chirp. Didn't you speak to Barrett? The Bristletongue is outside the court of summer. Farewell, mortal.
And then that. Oh, and the teeth shiny. Alright then.
I'm at your service.
head to
You've done well, Child of the Dust. Those below will never know what is really happening. But in the end, is this a part of the many seasons or the sudden tempest? Does hiding the rot not spoil the harvest, no? Take this. You're brave. Perhaps we will meet again. Goodbye, my friend.
I appreciate it.
Can I aid you?
Alright. Give me a moment, right? Then you go over here. Here. Is the barge. No, wait.
Idle hands can lead one into trouble. The best way to keep busy is to learn a useful trade.
Evicted on your
Goodbye.
Yes. And now, 4 things. They expect me. There it is. Yeah, fine. Wait. And then I'm happy.
Who's ready to join the Had some luck, did you? Let's talk gold. How? Yes, you've done well. Take this gold. It's a fair share of what I'll make selling these beauties. Keep an eye out for parts.
I can just scroll the parts. I didn't find anything from there. Alright, once I finish this, we're the end of this episode. There we go.
You've got the seeds. Now we'll see if the Victor's Brew can stand up to a new challenger. I'll have a batch of Aska's draft ready before the week is out. Take this, friend. And like I promised, the merchants here will give you a discount. You've got a home here in the alley for as long as you like. Come back again.
I need to down this place.
Welcome to the alley. Need some chatter? I've got plenty to go.
And then
Around, pretty. Bye now.
alright. That is it for this episode. I will see you guys in the next one.